This video is powered by the pros at Paschal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPaschal.com.
Severe weather looks very likely tomorrow, and that includes the threat for some tornadoes. As you saw in the intro, this video is powered by the pros at Paschal Air Plumbing and Electric. There is a link in the description of this video that will send you to my own landing page about home generators. I'm trying to help Paschal power people's homes during severe weather. After you watch this video, go to that link, check it out. I'd sure appreciate it, and I think Paschal would too. All right, real talk. You guys know that I keep it real on this YouTube channel. I'm not going to blow smoke. There is a pretty legit, what seems like right now, severe weather risk tomorrow, and that includes the potential for some tornadoes, maybe even some stronger tornadoes, if we actually see some supercells tomorrow afternoon in central and eastern Arkansas. I'm going to include the latest National Weather Service forecast on this video. Please, if you're watching this like on Friday morning or something, make sure you check your local respective office and that it's like up to date. But as of right now, this is like 9:55 a.m. on Thursday morning. This is what we have so far. Why am I concerned about tomorrow? I've got a checklist I'm going to show you. First off, we're going to start with moisture. You can see tomorrow morning around 11 a.m., moisture is starting to increase. You can see it funneling up from Louisiana where there's 70 dew points. That's plenty of moisture for severe weather, specifically tornadoes in late March. Next up, we've got the low-level jet that increases through the afternoon hours. Look at the red, brown, and grayish colors here. Central, eastern Arkansas. This is tomorrow evening around 6 p.m. We're talking values in excess of 50 knots. This wind, the 850 millibar winds, is known as the low-level jet. I call it tornado juice because that's what it is. Without 850 millibar winds, tornado genesis is very unlikely to occur. Next, we're looking at the 500 millibar winds. This is the trough. You'll hear about this on social media. Whenever I see a trough position like this without so much amplification, I feel like this leads to a better and cleaner storm mode. And to be honest with you, this kind of trough, to me, looks like a more classic upper-level amplification process that could produce isolated supercells, thus tornadoes. Okay, so I gave you all the severe weather mumbo-jumbo. I know some of you are probably like, okay, this hasn't helped me at all. All I'm trying to say is that the ingredients are lining up for severe weather tomorrow afternoon, specifically in central and eastern Arkansas. I have the ability to show you what storms will likely look like in real time. This is 1 o'clock tomorrow, and as you can see, we're clear in central and eastern Arkansas. Not a good thing. We've got storms ongoing in western Arkansas, northern Arkansas, and as the day goes on, you will see the system begin to track east. This right here, admittedly, looks a little bit more messy than I would like to proclaim, hey, there's going to be a tornado outbreak. However, I've seen this data do this before, and usually it'll clean up a little bit before this actually occurs. This is 6 p.m., so 5, 6, 7 p.m. If you have plans to be on the road on I-30, on I-40, if you're traveling down to southeast Arkansas, you need to pay close attention. And as these storms go east, I really think they're going to get their act together between 7, 8, 9 p.m. here in central and eastern Arkansas. Storms are going to continue east, and you can see it almost looks like the data is trying to amplify this a little bit. Large hail risk, and I would be very, very surprised if these storms don't pose at least somewhat of a tornado risk. And then these things should continue on 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. This mess is to the east in Mississippi, Tennessee, and Alabama. If you live in central or eastern Arkansas tomorrow and there's a warning where you live, don't stand outside and wait for these things to arrive. They'll probably be wrapped in rain, moving at 50 to 60 miles an hour. It's not something you really want to play with. This isn't one of those classic days, I don't think so, where we're going to be able to see tornadoes from miles away. So remember to keep that in mind tomorrow. If there's a warning where you live, take it serious, shelter up, and as soon as that thing's past you, you're good to go. The last thing that I'm going to show you is the significant tornado parameters. I don't usually show this because I feel like it scares people, and I'm not trying to scare anyone, but I feel like it does do a wonderful job of showcasing what the parameter space is like for rotating storms tomorrow. And as you can see, as we go through the afternoon hours, these numbers and these colors, the reds and the pinks and the purples, will start to spike in the area that we've been talking about this whole time. All this means is that there's numerous ingredients in place for thunderstorms to rotate. That doesn't mean that there's going to be 15 EF5s in Arkansas tomorrow, but it does mean that we could see thunderstorms with potential to rotate, probably some tornado warnings, and I'm sure we'll probably see a few tornadoes as well. Failure modes. Yeah, there is failure modes that could protect us from a big tornado outbreak tomorrow. Number one, too many storms. If we do not have isolated supercells, which is rare in Arkansas, I feel like the tornado risk will not be as high. Number two, warm upper level temperatures. I have seen so many thunderstorms get killed by 700 millibar temps. All this means is that it's much warmer up above than it is down here. And what that does is kills thunderstorms. They need cooler air aloft to continue to grow and strengthen. I really appreciate you guys watching. I know this video was a little bit longer than I'd like. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. That way you're alerted anytime I upload. I will be chasing today and tomorrow, probably live streaming on Vortex Chasing or here, depending on where we end up tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to follow on Facebook as well, and I'll catch you next time.